That's right.
Wow.
That's right, and that's an absolute fact. The Grand Gallery, the latitude of the Grand Gallery inside the Great Pyramid leading into the King's Chamber, the latitude are the exact digits of the speed of light in meters per second. You can't just randomly calculate that one.
Well, you can't just get those stones down. I mean, there's not one thing about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get real crazy with numbers and mathematics, but there's not one thing about it that's not completely insane.
Yeah.
Like, every single aspect of it is completely insane.
Yeah.
The fact that we still will try to pretend today that it's not impressive, or that it was impressive, but that they did it with sand and they did it with, like, how do you know?
Well,
like,
you
you
would
don't
need more.
know.
You would need more mud the mud ramp theory. You would need more mud in mass than the pyramid itself. So that's a farce.
The mud thing, I mean, it's like, just show me one.
Yeah.
Show me one.
Well, here's the problem with that mud ramp theory. I don't think people realize I take people on tour to the pyramid every single year. I take people on a huge tour. Last year we had 140 people on tour in Egypt for 12 days or whatever it was. But the pyramid itself, each individual stone at the pyramid, excuse me, each individual stone at the pyramid is a different shape and size. There are no two stones that are perfectly the same. Each stone fits in an interlocking format. So you can't say, go over here and cut these stones. We're going to bring them over here and we're going to throw up this pyramid. It doesn't work that way. Each stone is made individually, specifically for the location that it's exactly in.
Because they all have to be at an angle. Because they're all going up towards this angle, so everyone has to be cut perfect.
Exactly. Wow. So they're interlocking stones, and there's no way to say just cut this cookie cutter out and we're going to bring them and hoist them in the spot.
And all of them are perfect.
All of them. And if you accidentally cut the wrong size or you're off by a few inches, you can't make the pyramid. You can spend a week or two getting a stone to a location that don't fit. It doesn't make any sense. They had foreknowledge. People don't take the amount of resources, energy, and effort that it took to build that structure and then guessing that it will work out in the end. You only build that if you have a complete blueprint and you've got proven facts, right? You have proof of concept that it works and you've done this before.
Now, what do you think about the other pyramids that are wonky, like the ones that aren't perfect? Do you think that they were trying to duplicate the Great Pyramid? Do you think they were trying to make their own?
The deeper you go into antiquity, the more perfect construction was. The further you come forward in time, the more wonky and crazy things are and begin to fall apart.